Hey guys, how you doing? Let's do this thing. Let's play one game and then we'll get started. Okay, let's go for it. Trying to see what I could do here. Okay, if he plays there, see, I really am thinking about playing here, and then if he plays there, I'll just trade. And after takes, well, I guess I can't do that now. I'm gonna have to play there first. A slight inaccuracy, but I think I'm still fine. Let's try to go after this pawn here. I'm gonna see if I can't play knight d2. And if knight takes d2, knight takes 2, I can win a pawn. So I know I'm down a piece at this moment, but I think I'm still okay here. Let's see. If I take there, that was a blunder on my part. See, what I should have done, I should have played here was, if I played there, no, it still would have not worked. I guess I could have played there. And he's got that. Actually, he could play here at that moment. Yeah, slightly erred. We'll do one more, and then we'll do our game that we imported, Var's game. Okay, I'm getting a chance to kind of get another chance to redeem my slight inaccurate move there. Let's see here. I have to take advantage of that. Hey, how you doing? Let's see here. I gotta make sure I don't do a double check there. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we'll get on to our... I had a game here I wanted to go over with you guys. It's an Akobian game. It's 2017. It's pretty recent, not totally recent. He actually played the Tarrasch variation of the French, and so I wanted to share that with you guys. And we'll also go over my game. Oh, you liked what move a few moves ago? Let's see. What move did you like a few moves ago? Oh, after you talking about here, I could have played Rook D1. Yeah, I thought about that, but you know when you takes there takes. I thought about why not just go after this pawn here. How far ago were you guys talking about? Instead of it was after that. Okay. The only the only problem is he covers here, and oops, I gotta do different colors. The reason I couldn't play was there. And so I had to come in a whole nother way, this way. Yeah. Exactly. I see what you're saying. Like here, that's an interesting move, and then yeah, and then if he plays here, you take, and if he plays here, you move up, and then if he plays there, boom. Yep, you got. I see that. That is Zook Swamp for sure. Yep, that is the move. Nice find there, Economy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I swallowed wrong. One second. Hate when that happens. Okay. Now we'll get on to Vara's game. This is actually from, like I said, 2017. I think it was one of before the 2018 U.S. champion. He was able to beat Yarrow in a game with the French, and so I was like, that's pretty cool. So I wanted to go over that. I was doing some research on a game that'd be good, and this looked really powerful. this this queen move is, I find, very popular with the grandmasters for some reason, because it pins the queen, so if the knight ever moves, you lose it. So, but you have to always remember that there is that. But then a pawn falls, so it's like, can you really kick the queen out at this moment? Not really. Yeah. He also potentially has his bishop takes pawn, knight. Actually, you can't do knight there. Well, I guess he could. No, I don't like that idea. Nope, not for sure. So knight f3, queen takes because there is bishop takes, but I don't think it's not as strong as queen takes because of this knight's protected. So now we have to think, could he actually potentially at this point play g4 black? Could black play g4 and then threaten something like that? I think that'd be shut down by h3 if I'm not mistaken, and then you ask yourself, what's the point of the bishop being here now? So Var gave himself, by taking with the queen, he decided that the bishop hasn't moved yet, so now it can move all the way out here if need be. Oops, gotta do black. Gotta do the blue color. The bishop here can come there with a pin on the knight, so later on. So the bishop comes, Yarrow. Now the knight's coming out, and the queen comes back. And so now you can actually potentially reroute. Oops. If you wanted to. Okay, queen e2, which is really an interesting idea. I think he's wanting to connect his rooks. This bishop's going to be a problem. He has to get the bishop out. This one. And now the knight's coming in. If Var can get a pair, the two pairs of bishops, he's better, because there's really no pawn to block the light squared bishop. So all the light squared bishop would have to do for black is that'd be right outside the pawn chain in 2 moves. and he'd be good. If Var can get this bishop here, with that, this one would become superior to the light square bishop would. So, yeah, Yarrow doesn't want that to happen, and so he's like, I ain't surrendering my bishop, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun either. Yeah. Exactly, like back here, if, like what Fox said, b3 would be, I don't know if b3 is, knight b3, because you could take it, the knight is pinned to the queen, because Yarrow doesn't really want to, have to worry about, now his king's in the center, and Var can just potentially move his bishop back to d5, or oops, sorry, better is that. Get rid of d6. b6 is better because now you dominate the knight. So oops, I gotta use blue. You dominate this knight's square. So the only move he could go is back here. That's the only move. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see what you're saying. That there, yeah. That is a interesting idea for sure. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. Could have played there when the queen is on c7. Yeah. That is true. Now he's eyeing here. Potentially you can go there and get rid of that that knight, but I don't know. a6. Oh, on move 9. Yeah, b3 is an interesting move. Oh, bishop. Oh, you like bishop. You like bishop c5. I think that's move 6. Oh, wait a second. I think, let's see here. Oh, I gotcha. I see what you're saying after that. This, okay. Yeah, here. I gotcha. I see what you're saying now. Move right here, yeah. I think like what you're saying is the problem though with bishop c5 is knight to b3 is exactly correct, that it does cause a problem to this bishop. So Var handles that with knight to c5, and if the knight comes back to b, he'll just trade off his knight for the, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. I agree with you on that. Yep. And this is actually what would happen to Yarrow's position. So he did play Var did play the best move, so in that scenario, in my opinion. And now Var's one move away from yeah, Var's one move away. Oops, I gotta do, there's here, and then come on, don't be so jumpy with there. Oops, come on. There we go. Castles, and potentially this knight here will be removed, and that knight potentially. If we can get that, then we got some attack. b3 is played. Rook a6. I mean, no, rook a6. a6, a4, b6. And if he plays there, Var can just actually retreat out and then that's a target. Oops, if this is played, Var can retreat out, and then this pawn here is a target to the bishop. This knight will retreat here. Sorry, knight will retreat here if the pawn goes there, and then this bishop right here can eye that pawn. So I'm trying to do two colors. It's like, because I want to make sure I do green for white and kind of bluish black for the black side. So yeah, boy, man, there's just so much firepower coming down the board, and potentially, oops, I gotta remember to do blue for that. Or potentially he could castle queenside and then start flinging the pawns up the board. That's an idea. Rook F, D1, castle kingside. I don't know. I know it's kind of a little, he doesn't like this type of feeling. White's king's actually safe, so I think Var did pick the correct castling for black at this moment, because he still has the H pawn he can move to H5, so and he did, and see that's exactly a good idea. Yeah, it's all out retreat. Yaro sees that this square right here is G2 is a weakness now potentially, but he also has a queen eyeing this here, so that's not a fun move. But potentially he could play knight, and then if knight takes, knight takes, something like that, but I don't know if I like that. I do want to get rid of this knight though. This might be a good idea here, because if the knight takes and then pawn takes, this knight has to run away. Oops, sorry, I gotta. Knight takes, then this pawn takes, and the knight has to run back. Then you can bring your bishop back here and skewer these to the queen, or pin the queen to the rook. That's what I should say. A C8, B4. There we go. Now he got his idea in, especially when Yaro provoked a weakness too. So it's like, I mean, yeah. Exactly, I agree with you. Yeah, if he took here, and then he took here, 81, and first you take there, and then you come back. Good, yeah, that's exactly it. You win a pawn, and then now this queen is going to go bye-bye. Queen takes, and I'd probably at this point try to trade queens off, because I'm kind of a little bear here. I don't like this having this queen eyeing here, but I think we'd still be okay with our position. Maybe rather than queen c3, maybe we can just play f5, which cements everything, Then potentially, potentially king here, rook over, up, and then we can maybe get another maybe get a battery and something like that. That would be kind of sweet. So that's why it takes there. Vara has actually accomplished a lot here. The majority of Yaro's pieces are passive, to say the least. If he takes here, he's in a problem. Because that'll fall. And you do not want that to collapse on you like that. This would be not a good idea. So rook takes is actually what was played. Wow, I actually played out some moves. That was cool. Now that pawn's going to be collapsing pretty soon. Which takes, pawn takes. There's knight. There we go. He's working our idea. A d1, rook a d1. E takes, and if he takes here, of course it's back rank mate, so he can't do that. I think that Yara would actually have to play there if I'm not mistaken. And if he did that, then he actually wins a piece because of that. I think he at this moment would have to actually move. Let's say he moves here. Well, yeah, you could double up here at this point. Well, maybe rather than there, maybe he can move here. I changed my mind on the A move. I like and I don't really like D4, so might be too aggressive to actually play that way. So that might be too. Maybe King F7 might actually be better, because then that allows for King G8. I mean Rook G8 with a pin there. Oh yeah. So that doesn't work. Well then there goes your sitch. So he basically would have to play rook here, and then when a check happened, and then I guess you don't want to do that because of that. So maybe first here, and then after there. Interesting, yeah. I agree with you. I do believe that is actually the strongest. Well, if you guys have any games, we'll go over those too. But we'll go over this one game that I just recently played. Okay. D4, knight f6, bishop f4, e3, bishop g7, knight f3. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, the Bonvenic setup? Okay. D3, knight f6, bishop g2, c3, a4, g6, and c4, huh? Knight b7, and okay, so kind of looks like a stonewall. On e2. Well, it makes sense why they do that, because it covers, they're wanting later on potentially to jump in there, and it covers these 2 points. And then if he plays something like that, then you can actually move your bishop out, play knight here and up, or at this moment maybe play knight there, and at this point play up something like that. And if he goes back, then you play there. And I think that this is probably mainly probably what Bonvenic's plan is, to kind of get a mega center. That'd be cool. Castle kingside, castles. So h3. Kind of wanting to go to h2 to tuck your king away because of this pin here. I don't know. I think I like this actually best. And then if he takes there, you control. But I kind of see somewhat of a problem because of back here. Then you could play there, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, here to take advantage of there. There we go. Yeah. You're squeezing. Yeah, if you're in a space advantage, you don't want to trade. Oh, nice. If he plays there, then you retreat back and his position's locked. Actually, potentially you could play there. No, that's actually bad. Don't do that. Ooh, interesting. After C takes... Let me see, 1 second. Where did I... Okay, after... Okay, rook takes... Because of knight... yeah. Can he still play that though? Oh, well... I think you still could play that. Well, then you just move your rook. I think you're still fine if he takes there. You just take back. And now there's pressure here. So next you can retreat, potentially retreat your bishop back. Or move your queen up here, that's what I kind of mean. And then you could take there and takes, and maybe you can win some material. So I think you still could have taken with the rook. Surprised he didn't play that though, because it still is hanging. It's not. It hasn't gone away yet. So I think he still could have played this. Gotta always, you gotta always, as players, look for this type of these points of attack. It does put your knight on a really good square, so it does make a difference there. No, it doesn't. Nope. I kind of see what you're saying, because if he plays here, yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, because if you take here, you can't really take back there because of when you had a rook here. Yeah, you could get 2 pieces for a rook, 2 minor pieces. Yeah, I see that. It does make sense. Nice, yep. You want a pawn. Nice. Probably thinking that would have probably been about the best idea for him. I don't. I was looking at that, but the only problem is, yeah, you have it covered there. I see. He gets 3 pieces for a queen. Yeah, you get 3 pieces for a queen. So yeah. But if you're not used to, you have to remember, if you're not used to that type of play though, if you're scared of using like those, some people are just scared. Some players are just scared totally about trading their queens off, and like what you're saying, rather than win 3 pieces for a queen, which they have. Let's see, he has 6 pieces to your 4. Even though a queen is really powerful, he has 2 more pieces more than you have, and so therefore he has a higher chance of checkmating if he can coordinate those pieces better. Bobby actually won an immortal game. He traded his queen off for 3 pieces. I think he was like 12 or 15 when he played that one. I forgot how old he was, but he beat a grandmaster at a very young age, and it was shocking. That was a really good game. That was a great play, Fox. Good job. I'll leave you guys with this. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's take a looky. Okay. So far, so good. He is attacking pretty heavily. White is. C3, E5 takes. Nice little trick here. Nice, that was a pretty little trick. I have a question. Could you have actually played here, F6? And then after takes. What do you think about F6 on move 18? Do you think it's a good move? F6, I believe, is actually winning, but I'm trying to see if I want to see if I'm correct or not. Just turn on the engine just for a second. So, what about F6? So it liked actually this here. I was kind of considering, yeah. Yeah, because if we did F6 takes. Slightly better. Yeah, it is slightly better for, yeah. Okay. I think it's you win a pawn. I think you have to keep the queen there. You actually well, you win a pawn. Yeah. I'm thinking though, potentially you could have played, oh no, that's a bad, well, yeah, that is a bad move. Snap. Yeah, I guess you do have to move at that point, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. That is a pain in the drain. I still think you'd be okay, but I'm not sure if let me see here. You take here, take here, take there, take. I think you'd still be okay. I think it still works, but I think that's kind of what you'd have to play is. Oh, you play. Okay, why not queen though? Oh, he takes there. Okay. Ah, yeah, it doesn't work. So it doesn't work. Nice pin though. You have to like this. That does now cause a problem. I don't understand why he didn't play there. That's actually crushing. Okay, okay. If he plays here, he plays there. Well, I guess I kind of see that now. Yeah. It does at this moment. It does feel kind of. Yes, exactly. This actually, I think it's rook. Is it rook e8 to e7? I mean e6. Sorry. Here. Kind of think. Let me see. Let's see, what would be a good move then? Okay, so that's the okay. I see what you're saying. It's probably a draw now at this point. Still okay. It's still winning. Still winning. So you're still winning. Either way with the rooks, you're still winning. All you'd have to do is break this barricade here and you got him. But that does make sense though. He'd have to actually move out there. And then now you can start I actually, let's see here. What the computer doesn't know what to do. It's like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I have so many options. So little time. It's a nice game though. Really nice game. Yeah, he was foolish not to take it. You were up a whole pawn in the positional way. You were up a pawn, so you actually had the final blow. You were the one that was attacking. You had enough material to handle this structure. He would have went down in flames. Yeah. And you know what? It's better to, like what I say, it's better to get a draw than to lose. So don't feel bad about that. What you should do is work with three minor pieces. Try playing out the computer in the position that you were here. Like, you do a move, like that, and then you find out what the computer moves, and then you turn off the engine and move it for the computer. And then what you do is you move your move, and then you see what the computer would do, and then you can work and learn how to use this type of position. And so, but yeah, you did great. Good game, man. That was a good game. So let's see, what do we got? We'll do some puzzles. Good game. Queen takes d4. I think if we did that, he has a I want to take, but it's sad we can't though. Let's take a look here. Oops. That is an interesting. We'll keep that in our back pocket because we know for sure we can play that. I'm looking at. Oh, I can't play there. I was thinking about playing there, but the queen covers that. Yeah. True, very true. We do have enough material. We'd take that. That'd be taken. So no, we'll do it for us. We have that, we have that. He has this, and we have that. So that's 11. That is tempting. That is tempting. What are we missing here? Sorry about that. We missed that one. Let's check to see why this doesn't work. Yeah. Snap. I made a mistake there. Drat. I hate when that happens. Let's see if we take here. Knight takes. Queen takes. Bishop takes. If takes there, you take back and you're up a piece. True. That's what you're saying. Yeah. I should have seen rook d8. Snap. Let's see here. Here. There. There. Here. There. Trying to see if this kind of isn't the idea. Oops. I believe that's mate, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to see. I'm thinking potentially sacrificing a pawn, drawing the king in, then checking. He takes, then check, Maybe I'm missing something here. I believe I'm missing something. No? I'm thinking that that is the win. Yeah. Oh, snap. What did I miss? Hmm. Why doesn't that work though? There we go. Gotta get that working a little bit. That's right. I really thought A was gonna work there, but yeah, I forgot he could intercept with the queen. Boy, that was an interesting move. I saw that, the first one, but I thought the second one was actually better. We have to focus down even harder. Oops. Let's see here. I don't like that. I don't think that does enough. Well, maybe it does win a piece. Well, it'd be equal at this point, because then he would go there, we could go there, and then we would take back. Well, if we go here, huh? Okay. We're so close to mate here. So I'm just trying to figure out if there is any way. Bishop d5. You mean e5, yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. Not a problem. You know what? I'm working on the visualization, so don't worry. Let's see here. I'm thinking potentially maybe rook e1, but I think that's too passive. e2. So is there anything? Are we missing anything here? I know. I'm trying to see. I think we do. Are we? Is it all about the exchange? I'm just trying to see if I can't. If I can't make that work, but I don't think there's any way you can. So which piece do we take with us here? Oh, I gotcha, yeah. Nice find. Yeah, that does make sense. You pulled it away so that you can win with a pin. I gotcha. Yeah. Yep. Dark square control is the key, as they would say. Hmm. I think we have to stop here to stop that. See, if we play here, then he'll have to go here, and then we take. Otherwise, what happens is if we take here, he'll actually check there. And then that's exactly right. That was an easy one. For some, though, because we're getting better, it's easy for us. But we have to remember that it took a while for us to get to be able to have it be that, I like to call it fun. Because really there is no easy day. There's only actually I like the phrase that there is no easy day, but let me see, what was that? It's the yesterday was easier than the day before, so I'm trying to remember. Yeah, for some reason it's there's this phrase I remembered. Oh, yesterday was that's it. Yesterday was the only easy day. That's right. That's what it was. Yesterday was the only easy day. That's right. Because today is a new challenge. Let's see here. Let's see. Bishop takes g6. Excuse me. Bishop takes g6. Okay, yeah, that does. Well, let me see. Let's see if we take. Okay, if we take here, hold on. Oops, my bad. There we go. See, bishop takes. Hold on. Okay, bishop takes. I'll take a look at your line. I was just trying to think for just a second there. King takes. Okay, I got you. And then if h takes. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Because if he takes here, yeah, I forgot that we have the one tempo we need for the fork. Yeah, that was a good find there. Yep, good job. Good job. Yeah. Let's see here. I'd love to play there, but yeah, let me see. Got that. I'm missing something here. No. I think it has. Boy, this is kind of. Let me see here. Hmm. Because he has this here. I'm kind of thinking something to do with a rook. Because maybe rook d7, bishop takes, knight takes. No, that doesn't work because that's checkmate. Ah, Nikes. Which rook? Is it H? Or I think it's H, right? Is it H, E8? Yeah. Yeah, rook H, so rook H, E8. So rook H, E8. Bishop takes. King B8. Queen takes. Rook takes. Makes sense. Good find there, guys. And what's wrong with rook takes? Hold on, we'll go back. Hold on, let me see. Let's go back. Hold on. What's wrong with... Oh, what's wrong with rook takes here? Oh, next puzzle? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, that doesn't work. If we take here... Oh, we could actually just take there and we hold our position, don't we? Good find, guys. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see. If we play rook takes e, so we gotta be careful here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think we take here first. When bishop takes, we play rook to c4, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I think we take the bishop, don't we? In this scenario. Just take the bishop. There's no checks here. Yeah, I think we just take. Because if he plays there, we just we can actually move our rook here, our king back. I'd probably just move my king back. Exactly, he's kinda, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're down material. It's not fun, but it is what it is. Let's see here, what do we got, what do we got? Let's see, we do have this. I think you are right on that, yeah. Not sure, do we actually... Huh. Cause I don't think we actually win material. I mean, I'm sorry, in this scenario, if we take here, he takes here, we take here, he takes there. We come here, and he moves, and we take, and we're equal material. What do you think, Fox? Yeah. So, I love an economy that. Hey, we think alike, man. We think alike. Always take material. Oh, that is good. That is good. Oh, that's funny. Let's see if we check here. Oh, sorry, I gotta do blue. If we check here, if he goes there, we actually have, oops, that. and that we're gonna end up winning material. Or could we actually just play here? Wait a second. We could check. I don't think he's. Let me see. Has he moved his king at all? Hold on. Just give me a second. I want to make sure he hasn't moved his king. Just hold on. Because if he hasn't moved his king, then he has the ability to cat. Oh, he has moved his king. So okay. Yeah, I think he already castled. I agree with you. Oh, rook a3. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Hmm. So then we're probably sure that it's this then, probably e2, and if he goes here, we go there, yeah. He has this here, I believe. So if we go here, there, there, boom. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Oh, Kadoki. Let's see here. We don't get to say that too often. Love it when a plan comes together. But when we get to say it, that's sweet. So sweet. One sec, we're gonna look at Fox's game, then we'll finish this one up, then I have to log. We'll look at this game, then we'll finish up the puzzle, and then we'll log off. That'll be fun. Okay, dokie, let's see here. Okay, so you're white. Oh, guess the stone wall. You gotta, yeah, you know, the stone wall Dutch. Well, it depends on, I'm like 2,000 in 10 minutes, and I'm over close to 1900 in 5 minutes, and I'm building up from there, so I'm doing that. That's pretty good. Okay, so, oh, you're black. You must be black. Oh, no, you're white because you're fighting against the stone wall. That's right. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, the whole, yeah. I think I'm like 23 on 15 minutes and plus. I think I'm like 23 there. Haven't played that in so long, so I do better like with slow games. Ah, good. Same here, yeah. So not to worry. You know what? It's not about rating. It's all about learning. That's one thing I've come to grips with. There's a lot of really, really smart players that don't have high rating at the moment yet, and they will get there. So that's the cool thing. Let me see here. I was trying to. I remember from Jeremy Silman and Backyard Chess Professor that there's something about the stone wall. If white can control e5, or is it d? I'm trying to remember because I haven't played the Dutch in a while. I think it's like if white can put a knight here and control e5 or a pawn or something like that, he wins. But if black can actually control this square as well, from white getting it, black actually has an advantage. It's something to do with that. That's the whole idea. That is true. Yeah, my teacher told me that I do better in longer games, so uh, but I always when I in over the board games though, I get nervous when it gets low on time. So that's kind of why I'm trying to get used to faster games so that when I do play over the board again pretty soon, I won't be so nervous. That is true. Oh, and nothing is worse than suffering for a long time when if you do make a mistake. But remember, there is no mistakes as long as you learn from it. And that is funny economy. I do like that. That's why they created a resign button. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah. They asked Fabi, because Fabi's like one time lost a game, and they asked, "How come you can come back and win?" He says, "Because it's a whole new game at that point. The prior game is behind him." He says, "I learned from it, and now it's a whole new board, a whole new game on the board." And so I like that principle. That's actually what my teacher taught me. That he's like, because sometimes I lose over the board. He says he doesn't know how I do it. He says usually when most players lose over the board, their first game, it's like a plane going into a tailwind and you can't pull up. But he says you just accelerate. So he says whatever you do, but after you lose, do before you play the game. And so that's what I we had a laugh about that. I did have a coach, but I still do, but um, not really. I did have a coach, and yeah, he passed, but and so he taught me everything that he knows, and so he taught me the love of chess and the creativity of it, and so to honor him, and he was patient with me. That's when I was maturing, so that was huge in my development. Yeah. So, and he said, and that's that kind of where I get the principle of that there is no mistakes, there's only learning. That's what he told me. Let's see here, and it really helped out. Because what your teachers teach you is a legacy. To honor them the most is actually to continue what they have taught you and to do it even better. No, I don't have one. I haven't played over the board in so long, but I want to get back into it. So I usually do like casual games at like the club. I haven't done that in a while, so yeah, it's fun to go to the chess clubs and talk with players. So let's see here, a6. Let's see here. That's the cool thing about chess online. You can actually play online so that you don't have to travel to the chess clubs to get better. So knight d2. So you do, Fox, you do have, let me go back really quick. Take a look because I gotta get refocused down. It's nothing against you guys. Okay, perfect. You are controlling the e5 square. This is a critical square, and you got a knight in there. Perfect. That is a that's great. And you're strengthening your control. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember now. E5 is what if you can control it, and if black can control e4. That's right. Um, he's winning. So whoever can control, if black can control here, I'll do blacks, and if white can control there, white here, black here. Whoever can control those two areas wins. Whoever has e5 for white, e4 for black. Knight f3, and that's why black is suffering at this moment. He's really in pain because this knight on e5 cramps the whole position. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Be safe and be blessed. Thanks for all the help, man, and the Lord be with you, man. And as always, you're always welcome here. So okay, let's do this thing. Queen c5, h6, h3, kh7. Boy, I gotta say, black is just totally in knots here. Yeah. h3. I don't really see a problem with h3. It's a closed position. Yeah. I don't really see any problems. Black seems very cluttered at this moment. Okay. Trying to see if best would have been knight f3, or potentially maybe d4, even though you're surrendering that. You do have an attack there. Not sure that. Did you miss the takes there? Because I know that what would have went through my mind is if I take here, the knight takes back there. Have I accomplished anything? A few moves back. That's fine. Actually, double check. That's a double check. Yeah, I even missed that. Drat. That's it's over. Wow. But I gotta tell you, you know what? We learn from our stuff, so. Did you think about bringing your last rook into the game? So probably you were thinking, wait, what if I take here and then he takes there, right? And what you could do is take here, and then if he takes here, you take there, and if he takes there, you're still up a whole minor piece, and then you just grab a pawn. You could actually take there, and then if he tries to come here, you just jam your position, and if he tries there, if he tries there, you just come in there and you grab a rook. Yeah. Did he resign here? Because this is actually resignable after that. Boom, you gotta love that type of a mate, don't ya? I saw that, I was like, I couldn't help but play that. I couldn't help it. That's just too sweet. Where was this rook hanging? Because something like that's fun. We'll finish up the puzzle. I'll move 31. Let me see. Oh yeah. Wow, you were right. That's good find, economy. That is right. Yep. He was it was hanging. Yeah, good job. Excellent job. Yeah. Okay, we'll do this puzzle here. Well, you could look at it as a sad thing, or that it was good that you found it. See, it's all about learning. Remember, that's what I was taught. It's learning, learning, learning. It's not what you do when you make it. It's what you do when you don't. What, as they say, what are you made of? That's the whole thing. What are you made of? At that point. Let's see here. Trying to see if we can't just get our queen off the block here, maybe with something like queen there. And then if he moves here, I'm sorry, I gotta remember to do that. Then we can actually take. Maybe I'm missing something here. Trying to see if I can't make that kind of work somehow. Because then if we take here, we take, but that, I don't think we accomplish anything in that scenario. Let's say queen c2. I see what you're saying, yeah. That does make practical sense. But he does have a problem. Well, if we play here, he might take there. And if we play here, he'll play here. Snapple, let me see. We do have this though. That's an idea. But then I believe he can play knight to right there though. I feel like this is I feel like we're coming to a not smother mate, but a Greek gift. Something feels right with kind of this here. I was looking at this here. And if we try taking, then his knight will actually come back here and take. And I don't think we have really anything. So yeah, this is a puzzle and for sure. But see if we do this, right? If we do this, and then he plays here, right? We could actually take the knight at that point. See if we play bishop up here, he plays there, we can actually take here. One sec. Put your line in and I'll be right back. But I am feeling something about a potential. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking D3, Bishop D3 for some reason is the move. What do you think? I looked at this line. Sometimes it's so simple, maybe that we're making it too hard. I kind of come to that thing. Okay, here, here, there, and then if bishop takes, then what we can do is line up our queen like this, and we've won a piece. And the reason is, if we can get if he opens it up, we have a rook here, and it stops the king from fleeing. So we actually potentially do have a real threat of a Greek gift if we do play here. He takes, we take. If his king takes, takes. If he comes here, we bring our queen into the fight there. So I'll show you. If we go here, he goes there. We go here, he goes there. If we bring our knight there, if he comes here, we come here, and then we can start our attack. I've kind of seen that before. What do you think? Yeah. You want to try it? I believe that potentially it seems, and if I'm wrong, I apologize, but that's actually the best line that I could see, because he's going to, let me see, wait a second. Okay, if I play here, could he move his knight? Let me see. Let me give this one more calculation here. Actually, maybe he'll come not there, sorry, up here. Oh no, it is mate. Well, then he'll have to block there. Huh. Maybe I'm missing some. Yeah, I was looking at that line just as you put it in. I was like, I don't know if that actually works now. Yeah. And then if the king runs, yeah, then if we take, he takes that, that opens everything up for attack, yeah. Well, in that scenario, if we play here and he plays here, we can actually take there. When the king takes, we can actually take back with the queen, And when the queen takes and then the knight takes, we've won a pawn. So we at least win a pawn, but I don't think we actually win a pawn because they could take this. The only problem with knight g5 that I noticed is that h6 is playable at this point. Hey. Mate 3. Oh. Okay, I gotcha. It's kind of the only move that I see that does really anything in the position. Do you want to give it a shot? Bishop d3, because that's the only thing I see. Okay, let's see. Well, I'll take a look maybe. Well, I'll have to see if we gotta check this out real quick. You could put the link in. If it's for Allied Chess, I'll look at it, okay? But it has to be for Allied Chess. But just make sure it's, okay. Let's take a, after we still do this one. Let's see here, bishop d, knight d4, sorry, knight d4, bishop takes, king takes, g5, king g8, queen h5, knight f5. Huh, yeah, it does. Yeah, let's give that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, we'll take a quick look at this. And then we'll log off. I promised I would. Hold on. Okay, one sec. I'll write down. Fox, just hold on. I will write down. We'll go over that line, okay? So I don't forget. I wrote it down so I'll activate 3. Okay, let's see here. let's see, mate 3 is, there's a potential, you could start out with this. So here, if he comes up there, so he can't do that because that would be mate 2. There is potential here, up here, after he plays there, and then with when the rook takes here, then the queen could actually slide down and checkmate that way. I believe. What do you think, Fox? Do you think it's rook h8 in this line? Because if we go rook f4, the king could actually take here, and I don't really think we get anything in that scenario. Yeah, and I think that is. Yeah, I believe it's that. What do you? Queen h3 refutes it. Interesting. So that can't be right then. So let's see here. We do potentially have this. Potentially is an idea. It's crazy as can be, but it may actually work. Let's see here. Sorry. There. 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 So that does it. That can't be the move sequence because there it's not 3. Mate 3. So. That does do that is interesting mate, isn't it? So here, here. Yeah, I guess that does make a mate. Let's see here. Oops. But actually the pawn I think can intercept here. He can't go he can't, oh, no he can't. If the king's here and the rook's there, I mean if the king's here and the rook's here, and there's a check. Well, if we take, can't he go up? See, this is the only sitch. So if we played up here, takes there. Oops, sorry, takes here. We take there. He pushes there. Yeah, and then if we try taking there, he just comes back up. So, sometimes you have to remove pieces. So. No, you're not wrong. Let's see here. I think we have the correct move, but what we have to remember is this: that we have to remove this pawn. Maybe the idea is this: if we check up here, he checks here. If we check there, if he comes up here. Man, I don't know, this is a tough one. What do you guys think? Because, so can I ask you a question? What was actually White's move? But can I ask what did White moves? Because that would kind of give me a kind of hint of what was actually played. Because I'm not. Sometimes you can find it through drawbacks. Just trying to. These puzzles are a little difficult, but I'm not surprised that it's a little hard. It could be a king move for all we know. Maybe something like that. Oh. Let's give that a shot. Let's see. I know, I'm just trying to. Let me set this up. Set this up on my board real quick. I have a board. really not sure what it is, but man, I dislike this. Well, if you can you give us at least one hint of a move? Because she played some of the most creative games. I don't know if I'm going to be able to solve this at this moment. So F4. So we were right on F4. Okay, let me set up the board real quick, and I'll move my piece to that, because then I can visualize it. I'm getting better at doing it without the pieces, but I figured, you know what? It's better to make sure you get it right the first time than to do it wrong. Let me see here. There. Okay, rook. So rook F4. Rook F4. Now the only move really is say if where's the king? King there. The only move at this point. And we did that takes. But see the bishop. But that's not mate though. Okay, let's just see if we're right so far. So there. So there. So there. Let's see here. So we have everything right so far. We have our mate 2. So now we have to find the last move. There's only one move that makes sense. What was it? Let's see. Well, there's many routes for check. If we take here, that doesn't work. So if there's only a way we can check the king. Don't tell me. It's bishop b6. You're kidding me. Bishop b6, really? Wow, that is a beautiful move. So if we go bishop b6, okay, let's play that there. What would he play here? Okay, what I want to see what he plays. Okay, he plays. This is what he played. And then, all right, we found it. Nice. I was thinking too hard. So if his next move is going to be there, then we play there. Okay, that was an excellent puzzle. But I promised Fox I would go over your line, so let's do that. And then I got a log because I'm like super duper tired. Ugh. But I promised I would go over the line, so let's do it to it. Okay, Fox, where's your line? Okay. Okay, bishop d2. Knight d4. Oh, knight takes. Oh, and if queen takes, we win a so he can't actually take here. So that's here. Wow, you just keep gobbling things up. Wow. Also, what happens? Okay, gotcha. He takes. After, so he takes, and then we play bishop there. He plays pawn takes. We take. King probably h there, and we don't really get any compensation for this. We're down a pawn. Do you have any more moves before we log off? Or I log off? Okay, perfect. Well, guys, I appreciate that you all logged on. You know what? We're going to continue to keep fighting and keep doing good. And if you like what you see, of course, you can always follow on Twitch, and that'll be cool. You can see us come on and do puzzles and games and stuff. So remember, there's always a plan in the position. You just got to find it. And remember, there is no mistakes as long as you learn from them. So just keep that in mind, okay? And as always, remember, as Wesley So says, through the Lord Jesus, and as I say, God bless. And I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, and evening. And I'll be back on tomorrow, Lord willing. And keep doing good in chess, guys. Bye-bye.